Thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Sanjeev Guram and I'm the Chief Marketing Strategist at Enliven Media. Today, we're going to cover the 7 most common mistakes that business owners make online and what you can do to avoid them. But before we get into that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and why you should listen to me. I'm an author, an international speaker, and Chief Marketing Strategist at Enliven Media. I've helped hundreds of business owners around the world increase their sales and profits by 45 to 60% in just 60 to 90 days using low and no cost marketing strategies. To just give you 2 examples, my team created $1 million of extra sales for an energy company by applying just one of our strategies in 8 short weeks. We also worked with a restaurant to increase the amount of repeat customers by 47% in just 5 weeks. We work with small to medium-sized businesses, government organizations, and large corporates where the goal is to increase profits and to get your key message out to your target market. Now, let's get to those mistakes that business owners make and what you can do to avoid them like the plague. Mistake number 1 is not using a professional. Now let's think about this for a second. You use an accountant to do your taxes, you use a lawyer to look after your legal affairs. And what happens when you don't? You aren't getting the right advice and the right solution for your problem. Do you agree? So when it comes to getting your business online and making the most of the internet to generate more leads, more sales, and more profits for your business, doesn't it make sense to use professionals who can provide you the right advice for your business? Of course it does. Now, when it comes to online marketing professionals, they usually come in 3 forms. The first is the graphic designer, and their job is to make sure your online presence looks fantastic. The second kind is the techie, and they'll make sure your online presence is fully functional and has all the bells and whistles. And the third way to go is that you can use a marketing professional. Now, when you use a marketing professional, you'll get a presence that's designed to increase your sales and profits. There is, however, a very rare 4th option, and that is to use a team that includes a graphic design department to make sure your marketing is visually appealing, a technical team to ensure that your marketing has all the bells and whistles, and a marketing team to use proven marketing strategies to increase your sales and profits online. Here at Enliven Media, we're incredibly lucky to have specialist teams in all 3 disciplines to ensure that our clients always receive marketing that's visually exceptional, technically brilliant, and geared to skyrocket our clients' profits. That leads us to mistake number 2, no clear objective. Now, I see this mistake more than any other. The lack of a clear objective for your online marketing is the difference between having a presence that's going to create more leads and more profits for you and throwing your money down the drain. Always start with your objective. Now, what is it? Is your objective to get your name out there? Is your objective to brand your business better? Perhaps your objective is to use the internet to bring you in more business and create a return on your investment. Or perhaps your objective is all 3. Before we do any work with a client, this is always the first question that we ask. This helps us discover the best way to help our clients achieve their goals and objectives. Now that leads us to the next mistake, not capturing your visitors' details. This is one I see all the time and it just makes me cringe. You go to all the trouble of getting people to your online properties, whether that be your website, your Facebook page, or a YouTube video. And then after putting in all the effort of getting them there, I see business owners not capturing their details. Why is this important, I hear you ask? Let me explain. Put yourself in the shoes of the person visiting your website for the first time. There's a good chance that they don't know you or your business, so they don't trust you. If they are at least not willing to give you their details, there's no way you're going to do business with them. Would you agree? So, how do you get people to give you their details? You have to implement what we call a killer offer. Now, a killer offer is an offer that is so unbelievably irresistible that your target market can't help but give you their details to contact them. Now, we implement this at Enliven Media by using our innovative autopilot lead capture system so you can keep in touch with your prospects. And that leads us to mistake number 4, not following up your leads. This is a huge one, and I see business owners make this every single day. I'm in business, so I do completely understand it. Sometimes there's just so much to do that you just forget to keep in touch with your leads after a couple of contact points. Now, I'm going to let you in on a massive secret. Are you ready for it? 80% of sales occur between contact points 7 and 12. That means that if you aren't in touch with your leads at least 12 times, you are throwing 80% of your sales down the drain. If you just implemented this one strategy to your business, you'll see a massive increase in your sales conversion numbers and profitability. Let me give you an example. I was working with one client who has a building and construction company, and by just implementing this strategy of just getting back in touch with the leads that he just forgot about, he was able to bring in $50,000 of profit in under 1 hour. Imagine if you could do something similar with your business. Now imagine if we can make this simple and easy for you. Imagine if we could ensure that your leads receive the 7 to 12 contact points from your business to increase your sales and profits. Now, imagine if we could help you do all of this on autopilot. That's exactly what we do with our innovative lead contact system. We ensure that your prospects receive between 7 to 12 pieces from you at optimally timed intervals to make sure you aren't bombarding them, yet making the decision to do business with you easier. How much time would you save? And how many more sales would you be able to generate? We can talk about how we can make this work for you on our strategy call. Which leads us to mistake number 5. Hiding behind the proverbial curtain. Now, I see business owners every day who want to get out there and they want to get the word about their business out there, but they just don't know where to start. The way not to do this is to hide behind that proverbial curtain. In your business, just like any other, there are common questions that potential customers are always asking you about, and I'm sure you know what they are. You might be surprised to know that there are hundreds, if not thousands of people looking for answers to the same questions online. So a great way to position your business as the market leaders in your industry and in your geographical area is to answer these questions for your potential customers in a way that is easy for them to find and understand. And the best way to do this is to put the answers in a YouTube video or on your company blog if you're a big camera shy. YouTube will get you far superior results, and you're able to build a relationship and more credibility easily with video. We can discuss how you can best implement this strategy on our call. Which leads us to mistake number 6, not using video to build rapport and credibility with your potential customers. Having a simple video on your online properties can have a huge impact on the amount of leads that you generate. Not only does it allow your potential customers to meet you before actually meeting you, it allows them to create a sense of familiarity and trust with you. This means more motivated leads who are interested in doing business with you. It really is a win-win strategy. Make sure that when you're making a video like this, to communicate the kill offer that we talked about earlier in mistake number 3, along with communicating your USP or your unique selling proposition to compel your potential customers to hand over their details to you. Now that leaves us with mistake number 7. And mistake number 7 is violating the 3-click principle. When you're working with a graphic designer or a techie for your online presence, there are a few psychological secrets to design that they'll never know about because they've never learned them. To find out about these, you really do need to work with a marketing expert. One of these is the 3-click principle. Now, what's the 3-click principle, I hear you say? Well, let me explain. The 3-click principle is an advanced psychological tactic to help keep people engaged with your online presence. In its simplest form, a user of any of your web properties, whether this be social media or your website, should be able to find the information they are looking for in 3 clicks or under. Violating this rule leads to a high percentage of your potential customers being fed up with the online experience that you're providing and finding one of your competitors to do business with online instead. There is nowhere where you will find this more prevalent than in the mobile space. 40% of people who are looking for your business on their mobile phone will leave your website and go to your competitors unless you have a smartphone optimized website. That's a big number, especially considering that 88% of people that are looking for your business on their mobile phone take action to get in contact with you on the same day. Now, we can discuss how you can win back those 40% of customers that are leaving you for your competitors on our strategy call. Well, there we go. You now know the 7 biggest mistakes that business owners make online and what you can do to ensure your business is avoiding them like the plague. I hope that you found this useful and you've discovered some new strategies that you can implement in your business. If you have any questions or queries about how we can help you ensure that you aren't making any of these mistakes for your business, or how we can help you implement these, all you have to do is call us on 617-3040-0290 and one of our team will be more than happy to assist you. We look forward to chatting to you soon.